Well, still the other stories now, where concerns are growing that lack of justice and alleged indiscriminate arrests of indigents could spark fresh unrest in Ifon, Ilobu and Erin-Osun unless security agencies take decisive action. And the issue came to light during a visit by the State Commissioner of Police to the affected communities, where he assured residents that lasting peace would soon be restored. Senior reporter Rafiu Hamid reports.
For years, the land dispute among warring communities of Ifon, Ilobu and Erin-Osun has become a recurring challenge for successive administrations. The clashes have claimed lives and destroyed properties worth billions of naira, forcing many residents to flee to safer areas. Findings revealed that up till now, thousands are yet to return for fear of being victims of attack. At one point, the state government set up a committee to work towards a lasting solution. The State Commissioner of Police, Ibrahim Gotan, visited the palaces of the Olufon of Ifon, Oba Peter Oluwole, the Olubu of Ilobu, Oba Olatoye Olaniyan, and the Eleri of Erin-Osun, Oba Omoloye Oyagbodun, to seek their cooperation in sustaining peace in the area. From all indications, much still needs to be done to put an end to the recurring and needless crisis.
There had been indiscriminate arrest of the subject or the members of the Ilobu community on frivolous petition. We want to appeal to the Commissioner of Police to assist us in educating his men and officers to examine any petition they receive against Ilobu community from any quarters very well before they act.
The Olufon of Ifon, Oba Peter Oluwole, expressed sadness over the repeated unrest.
Over 70 years, the Hausa community has been living here. So also we have the Fulani communities. So also we have the Ibiobios, we have the Igbos, we have the Igalas, we have the Egedes. They are all here, living with us, and we have no issue with any of them. So I wonder why we will be having issue with our own brother, our own blood. We speak the same dialect.
He urged the police to curb thuggery in the three communities.
So you have a lot to do, sir, to help us. To reduce to the if not total, to the BRS minimum, the number of thugs parading themselves up in the three communities. But I can assure you that we in Ifon here, the DPO and the area commander can testify to that. We don't allow thugs to direct us here.
The Eleri of Erin-Osun, who spoke through one of his chiefs, noted that lasting peace may remain elusive until justice is served.
There's a foundation for peace, and that foundation for peace is justice. So we want a situation whereby justice should be done, and should be seen to be done, and to be quickly done.
For now, the three communities say they are making efforts within their capacity to avoid further crisis.
So all this, we are doing that so that every act of provocation, we try as much as possible to do away with it. Despite being provocated, we still maintain that peace.
What we always do is that every month we address the youths within the community. And you know, the crisis is usually from the rural areas. When our people go on their farm, they used to attack them. So what we do is that at all times we tell our people that whenever they see any suspicious movements, they report to the community. And when they report to the community reports promptly to the security agencies.
The State Commissioner of Police appealed for cooperation among the three communities to achieve peace and development.
We're all brothers and sisters. So, during my regime, I don't want the repetition of what happened before. Please, let's forgive and forget. Let's forgive and forget. Let's join our hands in making Nigeria greater.
On the 27th of January this year, the state government set up a 100-man committee to find a lasting solution to the recurring crisis in the community. The committee was inaugurated in February and given 2 weeks to submit its report. However, 7 months after, the report is yet to be submitted, and residents of the affected community are hoping that this will be done soon to achieve a lasting peace. Rafiu Hamid, TVC News, Ilobu, Osun State.
And senior reporter Rafiu Hamid joins me now for more discussions on this developing story. Rafiu, tell us now, what's the situation in the 3 affected communities presently?
All right, thank you for having me. Personally, I was in the 3 communities today. I was in Ifon, I was in Ilobu, I was in Erin-Osun. And there is relative peace, though we still have roadblock mounted by the Nigerian army. We have one in Ilobu, we have one in Ifon. So they were conducting stop and search to ensure that nobody brings in possibly weapon or anything that could harm some other people. So there is relatively peace. Secondly, today happens to be Ifon market. So people were trading, traders were going in, coming out because it's a big market. So they were moving in and out, and people were conducting themselves peacefully. I was also at the palace, at one of the palaces, and peace presently is being preached because nobody wants to see, to experience what has happened before, possibly because of the efforts that the state government has made. It has somehow paid off. The 3 monarchs, the 3 traditional rulers of the communities, they've been calling themselves to order, warning their subjects that they should rein them in so as to avoid the recurring crises that have been claiming lives and destroying properties for more than 10 years in the 3 affected communities. But presently, they are living peacefully. They don't want, the residents don't want government to impose another curfew on them because they know it will affect the economic development. It will bring more hardship to them. So presently, they are cooperating with security operatives, the police, the DSS, the NSCDC, and even the state government that first imposed that curfew in the first instance.
And while they are cooperating with state authorities to ensure there is peace in the land, tell us exactly what are the demands of the warring communities now to ensure that this doesn't reoccur once again.
Okay, we all know that if peace is to be achieved, there must be justice. Some people are still feeling that they were not fairly treated. For example, Erin-Osun community, they want justice to be served. Anybody that is caught, maybe that was said to have been involved in the crisis, in one of the crises that has happened so far, that they should be brought to book. Secondly, the residents of Ilobu community, they are also alleging that some of their subjects are being arrested, and the arrest is being made on their land. That's another angle that the state government and security operatives should look into. Why the traditional ruler of Ifon, Ilobu, who is the chairman of the traditional council in that area, the Olufon of Ifon Rolu, is saying that the government should rein in thugs, the security operatives, the DSS, and most especially the Nigerian army. They should rein in thugs so that what has happened before will not reoccur. All of them know the importance of peace. They know the importance of living peacefully without having rancor, without having crisis. And they all want to achieve that. They want government to continue to be with them, particularly through security operatives, the DSS, so that everybody will continue to go about with his or our own businesses in the communities.
All right, and that's where we have to end our conversation. Thank you so much, our correspondent, Rafiu Hamid. We appreciate your insights so far.